no medals for this kind of pain. Just sleepless nights and a weather name. Smile in the mirror, but it cracks by noon. Wearing strength like a mask, I'll go too soon. These demons don't knock, they just move in. Take a seat on my chest when the day ends. Got a crew at work, but when I'm back home, I fight like hell in the silence alone. These are the wars I fight when I'm alone. No guns, just ghosts I don't show. Hard hat by day, but inside I break. Behind the steel, I still ache. Can't cry in front of the boys at the job, so I bleed through the pen and the songs I drop. You won't see the bruises I carry home. These are the wars I fight when I'm alone. Whiskey don't talk, but it sure does listen. Old regrets playing like a broke transmission. Mama said, son, don't let the world win, but I feel that way. Dig into my skin, I don't quit. Just fold in silence, got a hell of a grip on this inner violence. Can't explain what I don't understand, but I still walk tall like a broken man. These are the wars I fight when I'm alone. No sirens, just echoes I've known. I smile for the crowd, then I vanish inside. Got a storm in my soul that I barely survive. I'm the strong one, at least that's the tone. But these are the wars I fight when I'm alone. Some folks pray, some folks run. I light one up and face the sun. Hope the smoke hides what's real inside. These ain't just thoughts, they're landslides. These are the wars I fight when I'm alone. No cheers, just tears in a silent home. They say time heals, maybe for some, but for me, the fight's never done. No parade, no flag on my front lawn. Just another damn night holding on. These are the wars I fight when I'm alone. My old man came home with a factory on his clothes. Hands all cut, still dust up his nose. Said this town will chew you up if you let it get in. So keep your head down, stay clean, don't let the poison win. He said I watch good folks fade for a little white pill.
What the fuck?
My old man came home with a factory on his clothes. Hands all cut, still dust up his nose. Said this town will chew you up if you let it get in. So keep your head down, stay clean, don't let the poison win. watch good folks fade for a little white pill. I've carried friends' coffins up that red clay hill. Life's hard, son, but it's harder when you deal. So don't trade your tomorrows for how the night feels. God is a broke man's same as a rich man's prayer. But you gotta tell the truth and you gotta stay there. I've been working like a dog just to keep on track. When the cold world whispers one pill, lean back. But I still hear you talking in that old rough drawl. Stay clean, stay straight, don't you let that fall. Yeah, I'm working like a dog just to hold my soul. Keeping out of the drugs, keeping hold of my goal. You said your words the only thing that can repossess. Burning once, boy, it's a long walk back to yes. And hurt cuts deeper when it's you swung the blade. So watch what you do and who you betray. I've seen mamas work nights just to keep kids fed. I've seen soldiers come home with a war in their head. Some made it through and some never will. Sometimes a bottle kills slower than a pill. I've been working like a dog just to hold my soul. Keeping out of the drugs, keeping hold of my goal. I've been working like a dog just to keep on track. When the cold world whispers one pill, lean back. But I still hear you talking in that old rough drawl. Stay clean, stay straight, don't you let that fall. Yeah, I'm working like a dog just to hold my soul. Keeping out of the drugs, keeping hold of my goal. I lost two friends to a script with their name. They just wanted sleep, not a funeral free. So when it whispers just one, I hear your voice yell. Kid, that road short and it ends in hell. I've been working like a dog just to keep on track. But I ain't laying down, I ain't turning back. When the world says take this, let it make you numb. I remember you saying that day can't come. Yeah, I'm working like a dog, but I'm guarding my soul. Staying out of the poison, and I'm coming home.
To the ancestors known and unknown, Ashe. To the gods known and unknown, Ashe. What's going on, guys? It's your favorite cosmic warrior, back at you with another Galactic Transmission. Let's get a prayer in, and then we'll tap into the energy. Spirit, thank you for coming through. Thank you for guiding, protecting this message. Thank you for removing any negative energy from the area. Thank you for allowing this to get to any and everyone it's intended to. And so it is.
Through the flood, through the flame, it ain't just dirt, it's where I stand. Callous pride in both these hands.
I run that deer like it's blood in my veins. Line up the rows and I ride through the rain. Every acre I plant, I know it'll feed another mouth, another need. 12-row planter, no room for slack. That's fertilizer in the trailer, tarp pulled back. Got a radio humming and the crew on call. When the yield hits good, we stand tall.
I built this life from the field, still told truth, hands that don't yield. Sun up, sun down, I made it real. This ain't luck, it's how we heal. We grow that corn, cut that grain. Through the flood, through the flame, it ain't just dirt, it's where I stand. Callous pride in both these hands.
Got irrigation lines and crop scan ticks. Still walk the roads and break a sweat. GPS keeping the spread straight, but it's still my eyes that check that gate. From Salter out of that summer hay, we run hard and we don't delay. Living proof of what work can do. 1,000 acres and a vision too.
This ain't just work, it's what I am. Where a man makes
You know, it's the crops that we sow. You know, it's the weeds that we pluck. It's the trimming that we do. It's the maintenance. They're jealous of your ability to clean up your temple, to clean up your life. You know, it's to find, one, to listen to your guidance, being able to hear it. You know, but being able to hear it's only half the battle. Choosing to do what's being asked of you is a whole nother thing. You know, having the will to do that. You know, it normally comes with giving things up. You know, but it's things that we learn to we do willingly. It's the realization of the purpose that one, it no longer serves me. You know, it no longer serves me. At one point, yeah, it was fun, had some fun, yeah, whatever. But it no longer serves me. I no longer prefer that. You know, but it's strong willpower. You know, it's 2 awakenings. It's awakening to everything. Any and everything. It's also seeking, though. Seeking what else no longer serves you. You know, because when we remove what no longer serves us, we're creating the space, and then we're holding the space for things that do serve us. You know, things that do align more with us. You know, but we can't hold that space for it if we're too filled with things that no longer serve us.
Through the midnight, searching for some peace of mind, crossing every state line, leaving broken hearts behind. I've been looking for a woman, I've been looking for a home, but the road don't give no mercy, it just leaves me all alone. When my soul gets tired, Lord, let me rest in peace. Dig a hole where the whiskey flows and the dirt runs deep. I'll never find my heaven, but I'll find my destiny. So when I die,
you know, not finding heaven, but finding your destiny. But heaven, you know, heaven's it's a mindset. You know, the seeking the guidance to, you know, the white collar. But what I'm getting with that is like white and dark. But it's like, it's seeing the lesson in things. It's seeing the lessons in everything. It's seeing it everything for how it is. You know, it's seeing in every way the ways that, you know, we might be feeding the ones of the flesh, how it keeps us stuck, how it keeps us frozen. You know, how it's like, it's never over, right? It's never over, but, you know, throat chakra, fuck off. It's all about the realization that the ball's always in your court. The ball's always in your hand, you know, once you realize that. You know, a lot of times we give up the ball, we give up control, you know, but how do we do that? It's letting our subconscious get the better of us. It's not having our subconscious in control. You know, it's speaking a lot more negative upon ourselves than positive. It's feeding the wrong wolf. You know, but a powerful destroyer can also be a powerful creator when they choose to be. You know, but it's the realization of our choices. It's the realization of, you know, that our every thought even is, you know, results into what we're going through right now. Absolutely everything. So it's really important to guard our mind. You know what's interesting about that too is, earlier I was clipping some videos, and I was talking about telepathy a little bit too, right? But it's like, that's why part of the reason why you have to guard your thoughts is telepathy is just grabbing, you know, random thoughts out of the ether. That's all it is. You know, well, it's tuning in. It's more, telepathy is more just tuning in on certain people. I don't know how to do it. It's like tuning in on people, right? It's a frequency. But then you're connected with their thoughts. But the thoughts are just up in the ether for like everyone to just like, it's to grab down. But what are we grabbing down and putting in our mind? You know, what are they our thoughts? Are they thoughts that we even prefer? Are they thoughts that are going to benefit us to have? You know, but sometimes too, you know, yeah, you can be under spiritual attacks, and it can be sent to you too. And so you can be getting bombarded by thoughts that aren't mine, thoughts that aren't mine, thoughts that aren't mine. Are you blocking those motherfuckers? Are you blocking them? Are you letting them in? They get in and then they start spreading like a virus. Start spreading like a virus. That's why the Bible tells you to guard your thoughts. You know, take command of every thought that's not yours and get it the fuck out. That's for somebody.
Break, I burn my bridges, now I watch them quake. You talk like thunder, but I bring the storm. I was born in the fire, this is my fault. I don't give a damn what you think of me. Never ask for your sympathy. I'm the proof that pain don't quit. The spark that hits when the fuse gets lit. You can hate, but I'll never switch. I'm real as hell, you counterfeit bitch. I'm still standing, still talking shit. And I ain't changing one damn Find your memory on my doorstep, like a ghost that never learned to fade. Your name still burns inside my ribcage, where the light and all the wreckage stay. Your touch is carved into my heartbeat, like a map I never learned to read. Even miles can't kill the whispers. You're the ache I never meant to need. If I say the nights feel colder now, would you hear the truth inside my chest? If I break before the sunrise hits me, would you come and lay my doubts to rest? 'Cause baby, you're the fire in my shadows, the calm inside my storm and blood. You're the hand that pulled me from the gallows when my heart was battered in the mud. If the world starts falling all around me, I'll stand right where you always stood. Love me like you always did. In the shadows where you stood. Laughter haunts the kitchen doorway, like a song I still can't turn off. Your picture's hanging on the table, I swore I'd never get this lost. Your name is written in my breathing, every exhale tastes like you. I've been trying hard to outrun feelings, but baby, damn, they keep pulling through. If I said I'm barely holding on, would you meet me where my sorrow bends? If I fade before the night forgives me, would you stay until my heart mends? 'Cause baby, you're the fire in my shadow, the calm inside my storm and blood. You're the hand that pulled me from the gallows when my heart was battered in the mud. If the world starts falling all around me, I'll stand right where you always stood. Love me like you always did. In the shadows where you stood.
warm blood. You're the hand that pulled me from the gallows when my heart was battered in the mud.
You know, it's you know, in the gallows, you know, when you know, when you reached out to the Most High, you know, but then it's also, it's just everywhere. It's the way that you always turn to the Most High, you know, in the gallows, you know, in the purification process, you know, they're triggered that, you know, you don't lose sight of the Most High, you know, but that's the strength that gets you through, provides the calm in the storm when you can't find it anywhere else. You know, but it's also just a passion that gets lit in you that can only be lit by the Most High. You know, nothing else compares. You know, nothing else compares. It's the connection with the Most High. You know, these wolves in sheep's clothing. It's just, it's fake. They fake a connection with the Most High. Vacation. It's like they try to steal your connection. It's like copying, cloning, you know, stealing your inheritance, but it's your connection with the Most High. You know, it's the connection that you've worked on with the Most High, you know, not just in this lifetime, but in lifetimes prior. And it's like, you know, the vacation, they're trying to just skate by, you know, as if they have your gifts, as if they have your connection. But it's only to profit. It's not to help people. It's not to better people, which is what, you know, which is an abomination to the Most High. It's a violation of universal law. It's a violation of spiritual law. That doesn't go unnoticed. That doesn't go unaccounted for. What goes around comes around, and it's like they were trying to steal shoes that weren't theirs, and now they're going to be given the opportunity. They thought that they could wear their shoes, so they're going to be given the opportunity to go through everything that you went through. And then, you know, their big ass egos let them think that, you know, they're worthy of it. Well, they're going to have their opportunity to prove their worth to the Most High. Ask and you shall receive. Be careful what you ask for. That's for somebody. Well, that's all right. You know, whatever they're going through, whatever you're going through, whatever we're all going through, this too shall pass.
You dropped the crown. God never dropped it. Grace still breathing. The spirit still moving. So now we ride. Now we rebuild. Now we ride. We pick it back up in the silence of pain, where the world got names, but we sit in the rain. We pick it up when we serve no stage, when we speak peace in a system full of rage. Every act of love, that's kingdom in motion. Every bridge built, that's holy devotion. It ain't rules or rings, it's rice and bread. It's breaking the cycle when the world sees red. We the barefoot prophets, the backstreet saints, turning stars into sermons. No filters, no paint. It's the rise of the real, no applause, no fame. It's God's kids walking out His name. This is where we pick it back up. The crown, the cross, the love, the cup. Now we're proud with holy flame. We rise for the ones who've been lost in shame. Outlaws with the spirit in our stride. Kingdom in our chest, and the king as our God. We ain't waiting on change. We are the spark. We carry the crown through the streets and the dark. We carry the crown through the streets and the dark. We build church in the chaos, altar in the mess. We forgive like it's breathing, we love like it's rest. We speak life with a grave. Tried to win, we go back for the lost and we call them kin. This ain't a comeback, it's a holy revolt of the hearts who remember what the world forgot. You ain't too far, you ain't too stained. The kingdom ain't a club, it's a flip of the drain. So we move, hands dirty, hearts clean. Healed by the wounds that the world ain't seen. The king still reigns, an outlaw still rides, and never Pick up the love, pick up the truth, pick up the mission that's buried in you. You are not lost, you are not small. You are the echo of the greatest call. Now live it. This is where we pick it back up. The crown across the love, the cup. Now we pride, but with holy flame. We rise for the ones who've been lost in shame. Outlaws with the spirit in our stride. Kingdom in our chest, and the king as our guide. We ain't waiting on change. We are smart. We carry the crown through the streets in the dark. We carry the crown through the streets in the dark. From the gutters to the gates, we walk redeemed, crown in our hands, kingdom in our scenes. We dropped it once, but never again. This is the outlaw gospel, and we ride till the end, till the end. Check short again, but I show up swinging like I always been. Boss talk tough, I keep my tone, cause my word talks louder than a speakerphone. Back broke, but the rent's on time. Kids need shoes, I'm back in line. Ain't no fame in a sweat-stained tee, but I walk like a king, cause I work like three.
Hard-hat hair and a busted nail, still I'm twisting balls when the torque won't fail. Say it's man's work, let them talk. I got pipe dreams and a steel toe walk. I run this ranch like I run my life, with a little bit of pain and a whole lot of fight. Late bills, long days, too much stress still, clocking in, still doing my best. Hands dirty, heart clean,
Still here, still me.
we don't quit, we don't fuss.
You clock in, you one of us.
Long weeks, no praise,
Same mood, same day.
still we grind, still we trust.
You bleed blue collar, you one of us. Some made it out, some still stuck, some on fumes, some in luck. But rich or broke, we all got scars that come from earning what's truly ours.
Hands dirty, heart clean,
Still here, still me.
we don't quit, we don't fuss.
You clock in, you one of us.
No shame, just pride.
Hard truth we ride.
We don't fold, we rise to dust.
If you built your name, you one of us. This is me against the world, baby. Nothing to lose. It's just me against the world, baby. I got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world. Stuck in the game. Me against the world, baby. Can you picture my prophecy? Stress in the city, the cops is hot for me. Projects are full of bullets, the bodies are dropping, there ain't no stopping me. Constantly moving while making millions. Witnessing killing, leaving dead bodies in abandoned buildings. Can't reach the children, cause they're ill.
Nah, but it's the glow up. It's the glow up. It's the way that it's leaving bodies, but it's it's all the versions of you. It's a huge collection of all the versions of you that you've evolved from, that you've moved on from. That's, oh, yep, yeah, that was me. Yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah, that one was me too. But good thing it's not anymore. You know, good thing it's not. You know, shifting consciousness, you know, but as within, so without, you know, as we do the work inward, but as we do the work, right, we can kind of reverse age. You know, we can, well, it's amazing how our body, when we start cleaning our temple up, when we start getting rid of all the toxins that we've just been accumulating, you know, whether it be mentally or, you know, physically or whatever it is, you know, a lot of toxins, you know, but when we start cleaning up our programming, we start cleaning up what we consume, and it's amazing. It's amazing what happens. You know, getting rid of everything that keeps us stuck. You know, but they were banking. It's these karmic friends. They were banking on you being stuck with, well, third parties. But it's habits, it's addictions, it's things that no longer serve you. You know, but the song before that was talking about, you know, the hard work, never stopping, never slowing down, never quitting. It's, you know, it's a health concern to them that you never quit, because confirmation, they can't keep up. You know, but it's like you're teaching people how to guard the words that go into your mind. It's the understanding of how it can work. The wrong words can work as like a virus. But they were banking on the wrong words, or it could be hearing things, hearing negative talk, hearing whatever it is. They wanted it just to be planted in your mind like a virus and start corrupting your mind. You know, but you know, you're not new to this, you're true to this. So it's like, you just transmute it. Everything negative, you just transmute it, and you come out of it stronger. And you come out of it stronger, you come out of it wiser. You come out of it wiser, you know, it's through staying alignment, you know, it's the spiritual baths, cleaning spiritual hygiene, getting rid of everything that no longer serves you. They're pissed. They're running their fucking mouths. About what? About you cleaning up your life? About you getting rid of everything that brings you down. That's what it is. It's bringing you down. It's not benefiting you. It's not bringing you forward. It's keeping you stuck. It's either keeping you stagnant, or it is being, you know, negative, a negative effect. But it's like, why? But it's when you're able to see things from that angle, from that perspective, it's like, I don't know. Obviously, we don't always make the right choice, but it's a lot easier to make the right choice when you're able to look at it from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. You know, but it's knowledge. It's inner knowledge. You know, it ties to Atlantis. It's inner knowledge. It's just knowing the difference. It's just knowing, you know, right and wrong. Sometimes it's really beyond me how some people don't realize that they're in the wrong. It's just, like, to me, some things are just so blatantly obvious, but it's like, I don't know. It's just society in general has a whole lot of blinders on, a whole lot of blinders.
It's me against the world. Nothing to lose. Just me against the world, baby. Yeah, me against the world, baby. That's right. I know it seems hard sometimes, but remember one thing. Through every dark night, there's a bright day after that. So no matter how hard it gets, stick your chest out, keep your head up, and handle it. Me against the world.
You know, but it's like, they were expecting you to be a people pleaser. You know, you against the world, but they wanted you serving the world. It's like, nah, how about me against the world? How about, you know, I serve the Most High and myself. And then anyone going against that, how about that? It's me against the world. You know, but it's It's releasing. It's no longer letting anything hold you back. The quantum jumping. Well, but it's also the mixed signals. It's like how are you still moving forward with everything against you? Well, it's the understanding that, well, you don't have the same bonds and chains that they do. Because you freed yourself from them. You know, but a lot of it too is just words. The words. It's you freed yourself. It's the way that you speak about yourself. It's the way that you speak into existence. It's when you're serving your higher purpose with the words that you speak. Well, it's the words that you speak that lead to the quantum jumping. It's, you know what I mean? It's our thoughts that turn into our words, that turn into our actions. You know, and the universe responds to action. But it's alignment. And it's just... It's old techniques to get us unstuck. It's old... It's forgotten ways. But it's the internal knowings, you know. It's trusting your internal compass. It's trusting your guides. It's trusting the Most High.
I don't rush what's meant to stay. I'll take my time, let the night have its way, let the sheets talk, let the silence tell. That's your mind and night, and it feels like hell, the good kind. I just wanna be your man, lay you down and take your hand, love you slow, love you deep, make you sigh till you fall asleep. Every heartbeat, every plan, all I wanna do is be your man. Let the world spin out, baby, don't you move. Every breath between us is the truth. I ain't playing no old plan. All I want, all I am is your man. I just wanna be your man. Give you more than any man can. Hold you close, never let go, body and soul. I'll let you know every touch, every strand. All I wanna do is be your man. There's no escape from the mind games, I believe. I'm my own damn prison every night, every day.
No, but it's... Tried to get you set up. Tried to get you set up. It's like... Thought you were an easy target. It's the energy of they were playing a game with you, but little did you know that you were playing a game. You know, but you kept persevering through no matter what. You know, but it's the way that you changed the game up because they wanted you. It's back to the opinion of others. They wanted you to hold the opinion of others a lot higher than you did. But it's the jealous that they don't have as much of an influence on you as they thought they did. Well, it's a health concern to them if they don't have the influence on you because they can't control you. They're trying to control your knowledge. trying to control what you tap into, as if they have any say into that. Awfully bold of them to think they do.
Ain't no key, ain't no door, just me and this war. There's no escape, not no more. I buried the hurt, was working with pride. Told myself I'd be a man and keep it all inside. But even in silence, it screams in my chest like a hammer. The hole won't let me rest. Sometimes I wonder who I might have been if I hadn't let darkness crawl under my skin. But regret's just a mirror I stare at too long, trying to right my wrongs in a broken song. There's no escape from the mind games I believe. I'm my own damn prison every night, every day. Every night, every day. Can't outrun the mirror, can't silence a shame. Silence a shame. I try to break free, but I'm chained to my name. But I'm chained to my name.
No, but it's you stop betraying yourself. You stopped well, betraying yourself in multiple different ways. Allowing the same people to continue to have a position in your life when you know they shouldn't. It's betraying yourself by giving in to the things that are not the healthiest for you. But it's like they thought that you would give in to temptations. They thought that it was just like a fad, like it would just blow away, over time. But it's like, no, it's here to stay. It's finally, but they thought that they needed you. They thought that they needed you to get over the betrayal? It's like the energy of having a bunch of people targeting you. But then a couple of people pretending like they weren't involved. And it's like, oh, it's right, they can come to me. I'll comfort them. And it's like, yeah, the fuck you will. And it's being able to read the energy. It's hearing the words, but not trusting it, and for good cause. Energy doesn't lie. But it's your gift, your ability to read energy. That's a game changer to them because energy doesn't lie. They're used to that. Oh, that's interesting. So that means that they're used to being able to use mind control. They're used to being able to use, the verbal venom. They're used to be able to spit the poison out of their mouths and then letting it corrupt the programming. Not anymore. Not once you reprogram your brain. Not once you're aligned. Not when your spiritual hygiene's on point. Doesn't work like that. Why isn't it working? It's given the energy of it used to work. It used to work. But the health concern, it stopped working. Oh shit, it's not working anymore. Yeah, oh shit is right. Oh shit for them. Good job for you. Attaboy for you. Or girl, gender neutral. Hey, thank you. Oh shit, I just lost half my day.
I ain't trying to flex, I ain't trying to fight. Just trying to make sense of these sleepless nights. Get them whiskey talks when the silence hits. But under all the anger, I just miss your kiss. So if I'm the villain in your story, I'll play that role. But I'm still praying you and me can make us whole. Am I the asshole for losing grip on love? I should have held close, or are we both to blame? We're standing in a fire, it's the same damn flame. If
Oh man, they were banking on your love for them. The setup, it's like they thought that they could just keep harvesting your energy, but you're always gonna love them no matter what. You're always gonna accept them back no matter what. No matter what. No, but it's like your spirit team started telling you what they were doing behind closed doors. They started showing you. They started giving some sort of information. And it's a communication from your spirit team. It's heightening. You know, it's stolen money. You're calling your power back to you. And what are you doing with it? You're using it for yourself. You're working on yourself. You're strengthening your connection with your spirit team and the Most High. You know, but to them, the abomination. It's, you know, these are some bathroom toilet fucking witches out here screaming, abomination, witch, burn her. It's some fucking toilet witches. They do their fucking little magic in the fucking, behind closed doors in the dark or in the woods or wherever the fuck they do it. They can't do it on camera. They can't do it in broad daylight. Or, ooh, maybe it is on camera. Ooh, is it on camera? Is that why it's in reverse? It's on camera? They got stuff on camera? Ooh. Interesting.
Looking back at us. Your mama said you married some rich man's son, but you fell for the small town shotgun one. I gave you my jacket, my heart, and my name, but sometimes love just don't win the game. Now you're somewhere, city lights hide the stars, and I'm still writing songs on my old guitar. I replay every kiss like it's on repeat, still hear your voice singing back to me. I'm looking back at us in the rearview mirror like a faded summer that disappeared. We were flying wild like a midnight spark, trying to outrun the world in a beat-up car. You were mine and I was yours, no questions, just trust. Damn, it hurts like it. Hell, looking back at us.
Ooh. Looking back at us. Looking back at us. That could be taken a couple different ways. FBI could be representation of your spirit team, but it could also be representation of the actual FBI. But, you know, your spirit team could lead the FBI to information. But I typically, I mean, I look at more the spiritual aspect of things. You know what I mean? But, you know, there's so many different ways, and these messages could be for so many different people. No, but it's like you were sitting here, you know, you're not just a diamond in the rough. It's like you create diamonds, you shit diamonds. It's you have crops of diamonds, you have crops of diamonds. But it's like they thought that they were gonna take, but it's the knowledge. It's knowledge, you know. It's knowledge, wisdom, you know, the experiences you've learned from other lifetimes, your gifts, tapping into all that stuff, you know. Though that's worth more than any money, you know. Money can't buy those things. Money can't buy it. Money can't buy the way out of it. It's like they're used to buying their way out of everything. You know, but stolen money, you know, the diamonds, they're dirty South, the South Node mentality. It's like, with a little bit of money, you know, we just throw money at the situation and we can continue doing our fuckery. It works every time. Until it doesn't. Until it doesn't.
You used to hit 'em back roads, bottle in your hand, laughing in the moonlight, barefoot in the sand. The radio was playing that old George Strait. You leaned on my shoulder, said, boy, don't be late to love me like you mean it. Don't blink and run, 'cause time flies faster than a loaded gun. And now I'm sitting in this truck with the engine cold, watching memories go like a movie roll. I'm looking back at us in the rearview mirror like a faded summer that disappeared. We were firing wild like a midnight spark, trying to outrun the world in a beat-up car. You were mine and I was yours, no questions, just trust. Damn, it hurts like hell. Looking back at us. Your mama said you married some rich man's son, but you fell for the small town shotgun one. I gave you my jacket, my heart, my name, but sometimes love just don't win the game. Now you're somewhere, city lights hide the stars, and I'm still writing songs on my old guitar. I replay every kiss like it's on repeat, still hear your voice singing back to me. I'm looking back at us and
You know, but looking back at the past, they expect you to look back at the past and be stuck in the slums, be in a mental slum, a mental hell. You know, heaven, hell, they're mental states that we put ourselves into. The corrupt police, it's corrupt judgment too. It's the corrupt judgment they wanted you to cast upon yourself. But it's releasing what's not yours, any and everything. But it's also accountability for what is. It's holding yourself accountable. You know, you can't march forward if you don't. You know, accountability. You can't be screaming justice and accountability for them, but what about you? Make sure you take care of your accountability first before you start, you know, talking about someone else. You know, but they thought you were easy to manipulate. It's maybe the things of your past or versions of yourself or things that you're just not proud of, you know, but, you know, it's all part of, you know, acceptance of it of, yeah, at one point I did decide that I didn't make those choices. At one point I did do those things. At one point, one version of me did, yeah. Thankfully, that's not me anymore, you know. We're not defined by our past. We're defined by the choices and decisions that we make right here and right now. But we're all accountable for everything we've ever done.
They said, what's your religion? I said, love. They said, but what's your God's name? I said, which language you speak? Cause whether it's Allah, Yahweh, Adonai, or Christ, the light don't change. Only the tongue do. They divide by doctrine, we unite in soul. One race bleeding red, one light the whole. From the mosque to the chapel, the temple to the block. I seen God in silence and I heard him in Glock. You pray east, I pray up. She prays through the fire, but we all talk to heaven with a soul full of desire. Don't matter the book, if the heart's still pure. I see more faith in the hood than in Rosa the Shore. No need for roads, no need for names. We all cry.
You know, for them to succeed, you know, they needed you to hold hate. They needed you to hold resentment in your heart because those are chains and bonds that wouldn't allow you to free yourself. You know, it's like they were really confident that you weren't going to be able to release yourself from hate and anger. You know, but the irony of that is you freed yourself from it, but now they're humiliated. Now they're filled with hate and anger. Over what? Over being humiliated for what? Your fuckery. It's your own fault. Sorry, not sorry.
A Buddhist talk calm, a Sufi talk breath, and the gangster show mercy on the edge of death. Don't box my belief, I ain't fit for that said. I walk with the prophets and I rose out of hell. The streets talk gospel, the plain talk truth, and God walk with me when I ain't had proof. So miss me with the dog, mother hate in the skies. I seen love do more than a million lies. It ain't in the rituals, it's deeper than dress.
awake, so feeling depressed. No, many names, but one flame. Different paths, but the light don't change. We all bleed, we all break. But love's a prayer, no devil can fake. From Mecca to Jerusalem, shot down to Rome. We all looking for a way to get home. Ain't about the label, it's about the grace. One God, one love, one human race.
Don't tell me my God ain't yours. Not when I seen him in your tears. Don't tell me I need your faith to be safe. Not when we both ask the sky for the same thing. Peace, hope, healing. We ain't different, just dressed different. We ain't strangers, just singing in different tongues. Yeah. So this is for the child with a prayer in their chest. Doesn't matter what you call it, let your soul do the rest. To the Christian, the Muslim, the Jew, and the free, to the doubter, the dreamer, the yogi, the sheik, the sick. Yeah, we all stardust spirit, struggle and spark, trying to find light in a world so dark. So I give you this gospel, not from a book, but from the faces of the faithful and every overlook. Look. Many names, but one flame. Different paths, but the light don't change. We all bleed, we all break. But love's a prayer, no devil can fake. From Mecca to Jerusalem, shot down to Rome. We all looking for a way to get home. Ain't about the label, it's about the grace. One God, one love, one human race.
You know, it's not about the labels. We're all just trying to find our way home. We're all just trying to find our way home. But, you know, we all have free will. But what we don't have the right to do is to use our free will to try to impose that on other people to influence their free will. You know, it's not our job. It's not our place. We have no right nor authority to try to play God in someone else's life. You know, it's a huge fucking mistake. You know, you're inspiring people. You're inspiring them to do better. But it's, you know, it's getting the energy of it's, if only it would have worked with just words. You know, they're past the point of just words. You know, we're all accountable for our actions. And hopefully they learn the lesson this incarnation. That's for somebody.
Girls walk to us, wanna do a screw up, sue us, yeah, Papa and rough. Clothes like Starsky and Hutch, stick the clutch, there I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3. Take that, bang every MC, easily, busily, recently, bastards frontin' ain't saying nothing. So I just speak my peace, keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace, with my peace. Thank you, God. Packing, asking, who want it, who want it? You got it, brother, flaunt it, that country bullshit, we on it.
Daddy, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your country ways. Guess that's why they broke and you're so paid. Daddy, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your country ways. Guess that's why they broke and you're so paid.
I put hoes in Texas on a diamond necklace. Miami, DC, prefer Versace. That's right. All Philly hoes know it's Moschino. Every cutie with a booty bought a Gucci. Now who's a real dookie? Meaning who's really the shit? The haters ride dicks, Frank White push the 6. Or the Lexus LX 4.5. Bulletproof glass tints. If I want some mask on blast. Squeeze first, ask questions last. That's how most of these so-called gangsters pass at last. A player rapping about blunts and bras, tits and bras, menage a trois, sex and expensive cars. I still leave you on the pavement, town on paid for, no truck payment. At my arraignment, load for the plaintiff. Your daughter's tied up in a farmhouse basement, face it, not guilty, that's how I stay filthy. Richer than Richie till your fuckers come and get me. Come on.
Daddy, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your country ways. Guess that's why they broke and you're so paid. Daddy, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. so paid.
I can feel you, yeah. A real millionaire shit. I can feel his cargo, my truck going 60 swiftly. Come on, wreck it, buy a new one. Your crew run, run, run. Your crew run, run. I know you're sick of this name brand player with flows. Girls say he's sweet like licorice. So get with this, player is easy. Girlfriend, here's a pen coming round 10. Come through, have sex on rugs, that's frontier verse. That's right. Come up to your job, hit you while you work. For certain, I'm freaking, not speaking. Leave that ass leaking like a countryman's demo. Tell them hoes, take their clothes off slowly, slowly. Hit them with the force like Obi, Obi. Dick tan like Goldie, Goldie. Watch me roam like Romy, Romy. Lucky they don't owe me, where the safe show me. Say what?
Homie, homie. Daddy, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your country ways. Yes, that's why they're broken, you're so paid. Daddy, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I just love your country ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so paid. Daddy, daddy, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your country ways. Guess that's why they broken, you're so paid.
From the moment you were born, I knew my role. Little hands wrapped tight around my soul. Through the dark, through the fire, through the war. You're the one I fight my demons for. You're the reason I fight, the reason I stay, the reason my heart beats another day. If love had a price, I'd give even more. No doubt in my soul, you're to die for. My woman's love chased all the bad away. In my head her voice makes the demons obey. When the world turns dark, she lights my way. You're the reason I rise every day. You're the reason I fight, the reason I stay, the reason my heart beats another day. If love had a price, I'd give even more. No doubt in my soul, you're to die for. I give my life for the love we've made, for the children we hold and the vows we gave. Every breath I've got is yours to keep, even if the cost is 6 foot deep. You're the reason I fight, the reason I Another Monday, same damn gate, punching in late with a heart full of hate. Boss man smiling like he built this place, but it backbreaks.
But man, all right. So coming in, punching in late like they own the place, right? No, but stolen it. It's setting boundaries with people. With people that you know are keeping secrets from you. You know, it's learning that. Well, it's like seeing someone's true colors, and like, well, it's like now that I see from this angle, from this perspective, now I have to question everything you say. You know, now I used to go to you for advice. I used to go to you with my problems and talk about them, but it's like giving the energy of someone that's taking all that knowledge and information that they're gaining from you, and you trying to use it against you. You know. So starting to go looking other places for, well, it's wisdom, but it's also it's the strong wise move. Strong wise move. You know what? It's learning to trust your intuition. It's learning to trust your intuition, but it's like you're seeing your intuition work. It's seeing, you know, leaning into your intuition and seeing it be effective. But it's the tower moment. So, but it's the realization of, you know, people's true colors being exposed to you. It's the, oh shit, you know, it's the. See, it's people that are trying to betray you, people close to you that are trying to betray you for your calling, for your mission, as if they could just take your place. But it's like it's people that, like, you know, they don't really enjoy your company. It's giving the energy of they don't really like you. But it's like, look at them in the background. They don't really like you. Jealousy. You know, but they could find their own calling. They could find their own worth. But jealousy is a motherfucker. You know, 5, the number of change, refusal to change. You know, trying to force a change by taking someone else's things. That's not the way to do things. You know, it's not the way to find balance. You know, let me make up for my lack of by taking from someone else. That's not how you find true balance. You know, but it's filling our own cups. It's learning to fill our own cups with all that's around us. But it's also inward too. It's not needing to go take from others. You know, but it's the, you know, it's you know, it's the people skills. It's like they're really good and they celebrate when they take from people. And it's like they get a thrill off of it. Until what? And it's like a tombstone until you can't anymore. Until boundaries are set. Now they're not celebrating anymore. You know, but it's also not keeping our mouths shut anymore. It's, you know, opening up our throat chakra. It's speaking our truth. It's calling them out on their bullshit. You know, it's the list of things that we clocked. It's the whole log that we have, you know, a mental note of. It's like there was that time and that time and that time. You know what I mean? All the things that we've just been collecting data on. And then when it's time to, you know, that's what our wall is built on. That's what our boundaries are. It's all the fucked up shit they did. We didn't build the wall. They did. Their actions. They put the gap between us. You know, but it's the energy of them continually putting a gap between. And then who's closing the gap? Who's making up for it? You. Until you stop. Until, interesting, card number 1. Until you start putting yourself first. No, but interesting too, though, the life, the growth, the flowers. You know, the ending of a cycle, the completing of a cycle, the start of another one. You know, laid to rest, you know, the sword, laying down our swords. But it's also the sword resting in the flowers, the life. It's, you know, using our sword to speak life into ourselves. You know, but that's true wisdom, is learning the impact of our words, you know, and then guarding them. Guarding them.
Monday night, slamming doors. Tuesday, you're packing, saying you're done for sure. By Wednesday, we ain't speaking at all. Thursday night, I'm hitting your car. It's a mess, yeah. But we know the deal. Breaking each other just to get that hill. We burn it down, then we light it again. Hate each other Monday, by Friday, we're friends. When weekend lovers, heartbreak undercover. Burn like whiskey, but we run back to each other. Monday to Friday, it's all hell breaking loose. Come Saturday night, I'm tangled up in you. We crash, we burn, but we can't get enough. Toxic as hell, but it feels like love. Friday night, you're waiting at my door. 2 shots in and we're begging for more. By sunrise, it's the sweetest sin. But Sunday night, we're starting again. It's poison, yeah, but it tastes alright. We say goodbye, but can't last the night. You cut me deep, then you heal the pain. It's a cycle, baby, but we love the game. We're weekend lovers, heartbreak undercover. Burn like whiskey, but we run back to each other. Monday to Friday, it's all hell breaking loose. Come Saturday night, I'm tangled up in you. We crash, we burn, but we can't get enough. Toxic as hell, but it feels like love. We're bad for each other, everybody knows. But that kiss on Sunday, it pulls me close. Maybe one day we'll figure it out. But for now, we're stuck in this roundabout. We're weekend lovers, heartbreak undercover. Burn like whiskey, but we run back to each other. Monday to Friday, it's all hell breaking loose. Come Saturday night, I'm tangled up in you. We crash, we burn, but we can't get enough. Toxic as hell, but it feels like love. Yeah. Toxic as hell, but it feels like love.
They said be patient, I said I'm trying. But every locked door got me staring at the side. And still I ain't losing faith, just polishing my scar. Yeah, I'm standing in a hallway, concrete floors. Knuckles on a wall, praying God open doors. Pain in my chest, but I still keep moving. Ain't no breaks in this faith, I'm proving. Once they quit, but the king say wait. So I walk by faith, not by hate. I've been broke, I've been low, I've been bleeding. But grace it hard when you keep believing. So God open that door, I'm praising in the hallway. Head down, praying hard, saying I'm all in always. Can't rush his time, can't fake his call.
show. Getting my soul in the word, I know. They said faith was weak, I said try mine. It's built from nights where the sun don't shine. To God open that door, I'm blazing in the hallway. Just on my groove, still walking his way. Ain't no fear in the way, no shame in the storm. Cause he's building my strength through it all. To God open that door, I'm blazing in the hallway. Just on my groove, still walking his way. Ain't no fear in the way, no shame in the storm. Cause he's building my strength through it all. Yeah. Doors gonna open when they supposed to. Till then, I ain't complaining. I'm praising. Should I stick it in the front or the back? She told me to stick this country with whatever I think is hot. So I gave her every inch that I've got deep inside her.
With this song though, and I'm looking at the cards, transformation and then creativity. And he's getting pretty freaking creative, isn't he? He was getting pretty creative. It's the way that we get creative. It's enjoying the journey, right? It's making light of it. It's why so serious. It's not taking life so fucking serious. And it's learning to take a fucking joke. It's just like if you could take a dick, you could take a joke, right? But it's, but fast movement. Being ready to receive it as quick as you get it. But it's interesting. But getting ready to receive your blessings as soon as you speak it. It's speaking into existence. And what do we speak into existence? Truth. What types of truths? Fiery passion. Fiery passion, fiery passion, but it's creativity. It's our passions. It's the things that ignite us. It's the things that excite us. It's the things that, they get us thinking. It's the things that we enjoy thinking about. It's things that we, it doesn't feel like work with all the gears moving. It doesn't feel like work, because it's enjoyable. It's fun to us. It's fun to us. It's excitement. It's new, but it's enjoying every day's a new day to enjoy, It's always being grateful for the present, the new life, being thankful that we're not in some of the situations that we were before, but when we are in these times, this is what we focus on. But then when we're in these times, we also reflect on those times that, oh shit, I'm really thankful for this now, but we're always, we're always giving thanks. No matter what step you're on, whether this is the burdens that you're carrying, focus on that. Energy goes where your mind goes. Whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're consuming, consuming most of your energy, that's what it is. Are you planting new seeds? Or are you planting more burdens? Are you laying more burdens on you? Or have you learned to put a depth to that? It's crazy that a lot of times it really is just as simple as changing our mindsets. It's amazing what simply changing our mindset can do, what a little reprogramming of the brain can do. And it's really amazing what it can do. That's for somebody.
Born in the struggle, raised in the grind, got dirt in my lungs and steel in my spine. Careless hands, but the heart don't fold. Blood turns black when the nights get cold. Ain't no silver spoon, just rust and rage. We write our truth on the concrete page. From the broken streets to the factory floor, we kick that door down, begging no more. We don't bow, we don't break. Take that pain, put it all on the plate. We don't run, we don't hide. We build this world with
Yeah, we're fucking blue collar. Hustle ain't cute. It's scars and sweat. Every debt I paid, I ain't finished yet. Bite down hard on the hand of fate. Turn my anger into something great. Every bruise is a medal. Every loss a flame. Every chain on my back just fuels the name. We don't pray for luck, we fight for ours. Underdog swinging with knockout scars. We don't bow, we don't break. Take that pain, put it all on the plate. We don't run, we don't hide. We built this world with the fire inside. Hard life, hard fight. Every scar is a badge of pride. Say it loud, don't just say it, holler. We the backbone, yeah, we're fucking blue collar. Yeah, we're fucking blue collar. Here's what I niggas say on that. I came up swinging through mud and stone. Hard days taught me how to stand alone. No silver spoon, just calloused hands. Learn real quick, gotta make your own land. They laughed when I started, now they're dead solid. Turn scars into armor, pain into violence. Blood on my boots, pride in my name. Ain't no way I'm breaking under this flame. You can't break me, I'm forged in flame. Built from dirt, blood, loss, and pain. Still I rise, I won't back down. 10 toes deep in the battleground. Bury me. Now I plant my feet. You can't break me. I was born to be steel nerves, hard cold as the night. I've been wrong, I've been right, still stood in the fight. Talk cheap, I don't play that noise. My grind speaks louder than all y'all boys. I've seen the bottom, dance with the hurt, but every damn time I come back with work. Blue collar spine with outlaw pride. Backroad soul, you're built to survive. I'm forged in flame, built from dirt, blood, loss, and pain. Still I rise.
You know, things coming back from the past. Things coming back from the past. You know, sometimes we do a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work to clean our aura. To clean up our life. You know, it's getting rid of the people that just, everything that comes out of their mouth is negative. You know, they never speak a positive word in their life. And when something right goes right in their life, they don't even really celebrate it because they just like misery too much. You know, but it's just cleaning up our aura. It's getting rid of, you know, any and everything. But it's cleansing. It's cleansing ourselves from all negativity, from all lower frequencies. You know, and then shielding ourselves. But it's like, you know, the past always wants to come knocking. You know, embrace the solitude. You know, the time we take, when we take the step back, the time we spend alone, you know, to reflect deeply, you know, keeping our mind open as answers reveal the lesson in the quiet of the introspection. It's, sometimes the justice is simply the lesson that we learned. right? A lot of times, like when people do wrongs to us, we put a chain and we put a bond on ourselves by, oh, I need to see justice. I demand justice and I demand to see it. You know, that's a bond and a chain that we're putting on ourselves. You know, justice, it's, you know, it's not justice to us to put chains and bonds on ourselves because of other people. You know, it does us no justice. It does us an injustice. You know, releasing people, releasing anger, releasing hate. You know, but we come to a place at peace where it's like, you know, whatever they get, you know, I don't need to see it. But I just know that the Most High, you know, my protection, my spirit team, the Most High, you know, the Most High is they're gonna get what's fitting. And who am I to say what's fitting? You know, all I know is what's for me, you know, protecting my energy. You know, making better decisions. You know, but it's protecting. It's protecting. It's you know, when you work really hard to raise your frequency, when you work really hard to better your life, you know, you're not just going to let anyone in that could possibly jeopardize it. You're not going to do it. You're going to fully vet everyone. Because I'll be damned if I work so hard for this just to lose it, miss it, squander it, waste it, who knows, whatever. And I don't need any help doing that. If I wanted to, I'm more than capable of doing it myself. I don't need any help doing it. But we can cultivate this together if we're aligned, you know. But if you're coming just to take, it's fresh out of cups.
Don't you pity me? No, don't you cry. I chose this road and I'll die with pride. If the Reaper's waiting on exit 10, tell him I'm still rolling, he can wait till then. Cause I got a wife who still believes in a little boy wearing my old blue jeans. I ain't rich, but I'm still alive, and every damn sunrise feels like a prize. So here's to the broken, the beat, the brave, the ones who gave more than the world repays. They say we died before our time, but I call that living by design.
You ever think about it? We own every piece of America. The food, the fuel, the future. But nobody's hauling us home.
I got 61 years carved in chrome. Ain't afraid to meet that road alone. Retirement don't mean peace to me. It's the miles I've earned that set me free. If heaven's got a way station sign, hope they let this old rig roll on by. Cause I ain't quitting, I ain't done. I'll drive till I see the sun.
If I don't make it to 62, don't cry for me. Just know I gave this life everything I had. Stay safe, drivers. We will see you on the back home.
Y'all have been too real for the church folk. Too wild for the city lights.
Down here, pain don't ask permission. It just shows up with steel toes.
Diesel burning, boot still muddy. Front seat confession with a fifth as my buddy. Mama said, boy, you better walk that line, but the devil got a grip like a Georgia pine. Chrome pipes rumble like a 6-string screen. Tattooed pants with a red dirt dream. I don't chase heaven, I ain't scared of hell. I ride with my sins like they ride real well. Southern discomfort. second. 10 miles out, no sleeping, no fear. Just a shotgun, a prayer, and a couple cold beers. Gritting my teeth, heart broken half. Still laughing like cuts deep like a glass. A little outlaw, a little heartbreak tone. Sipping on scars by the light of the moon. It's comfort and runs in my veins. Pain on my plate and smoke in my brain. Whiskey stained nights, ain't no peace inside. But I shine in the dark when the stars ain't bright. Can't run from the truth, it walks beside me. This backwoods burden, yeah, right behind me.
The truth beside you. The truth. Well, but it's going with the flow, the tides of truth. And what are those? But those are known truths, like internal known, right? Like truths. You know, we're taught a lot of truths, right? Or are they really truths? It's like the more you actually learn, the more you realize that, you know, you weren't taught a lot of truths. You know? But a lot of things that you feel to be true, you know to be true internally, society might tell you it's not. You know, but releasing the, you know, but that's part of the reprogramming. That's part of the reprogramming of your brain. It's not just going with the flow because everyone's doing it. It's questioning it. Like, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. I'm adding it up and the math doesn't math it. You know, but it's using your intuition, prosperity, you know, the things that we learned. You know, the math isn't mathing. The lessons that we learn. You know, but it's the tough lessons that we learn. You know, it's the strength that we find in healing, as each step forward renews hope and paves the way for a triumphant resurgence. And how do we come back? We come back hearts on fire. You know, a burning passion. You know, open arms to receive all the blessings. See, I don't understand the meaning of this. So this is 4 of chalices, but it's Jonah's anger. It's now, Lord, take away my life, for it is better for me to die than to live. But it's 4, divine. And what I'm getting for that is it's better to die than to live without a connection with the Most High. But it's the death to what? It's the institutions. It's the, you know, religious indoctrination. It's the, you know, society. It's everything that's disconnected us from the Most High. You know, it's been done systematically. The spiritual warfare, it's been going on for a very long time. You know, but it's interesting too, but it's like you know, a lot of the programs, you know, not to say that there are a lot of good churches that do a lot of good work, right? That do help the communities. They help the communities a lot more than the government does sometimes, right? But it's the big mega churches that are just straight scams. They're straight scams, and it's those people. It's those big mega deceivers. It's those people just piss me the fuck off, because it's just the way that they're preying on people. It's not right. It's not right. You know, it's a mockery. It's a mockery to tell someone that they're not worthy enough to have a connection with the Most High. You know, we all are. You know, and anyone that tells you otherwise is a deceiver, is a liar. You know, but anyone that tells you that you don't have to work for it, anyone that tells you that someone already paid the price for you is a liar too. No one paid the price for you, and no one's coming to save you. You have to save yourself. That's facts. You know, nobody's coming to save us.
Demons ride. Yeah, we ain't getting tipsy tonight. No, I'm talking blackout in the backwoods. Yeah, where the shine kick harder than your ex's daddy. Welcome to West Virginia wasted, boy.
We get West Virginia wasted. Ain't no bricks, can't tame it. Fire like flicker, them jaws get tasted. Whole crew faded, wild and dangerous. Back row buzzing, can't fake it. We get West Virginia wasted.
Hey yo, I'm talking hammered, blasted, gone off the rails. Shine so strong, it'll burn through nails. Whole damn county know we raise hell. Wake up the next day in the roadside jail. Dirty ass boots, bluegrass in the air. Trucks in the mud, loud music everywhere. Girl on the hood, sharp glass glare. Yelling old south like she just don't care. I'm hated, dangerous, borderline famous. My liver done vowed to complaints. Ain't no calling this mountain monster. Somebody out there call my sponsor.
We get West Virginia wasted. No bricks, can't tame it. Fire like flicker, them jaws get tasted. Whole crew faded, wild and dangerous. Back row buzzing, can't fake it. We get West Virginia wasted.
Whiskey for the hurt, smoke for the hate. Bonfire therapy is how we medicate. Mountaineer winner, redneck star. Want a demolition derby without a damn car. A jug of that clear, homemade trouble. Coal mine hard, I'm a rebel in the rubble. Moonshine drip in the cup, double bubble. Mixing that shine with a little bit of struggle. Fire light bouncing off the rusted steel. Peckerwoods laughing, popping them seals. If you ain't from here, you don't know that fear. While we shotgun beers and forget what's real.
We get West Virginia wasted. No bricks, can't tame it. Fire like flicker, them jaws get tasted. Whole crew faded, wild and dangerous. Back row buzzing, can't fake it. We get West Virginia wasted. We get West Virginia wasted. Break it y'all to the state we love. From the coal mines up to the mountain clubs. If you can't hang, don't step to the plane, cause we're too far gone to remember your name. We get West Virginia wasted. No brakes, can't tame it. Fire like flicker, them jaws get tasted. Whole crew faded, wild and dangerous. Hands up high, whole crowd shaking. We get West Virginia wasted. We get West Virginia wasted.
Y'all been had them fancy ass clubs. We got bonfires, trucks, and trouble. Booze, blunts, and bad bitches. Yo, we don't drink, we detonate. And nobody don't protest around here.
We get West Virginia wasted. I work these hands till the knuckles turn raw. Paid my dues and I live by the law.
Yeah, working at jobs. When I was looking at this relief card, what was going through my mind was, I've worked at a lot of jobs that, paid really well, paid a lot of money, right? But there was a really toxic environment. And that's pretty much the only way that they kept people staying there. Not for the benefits, not for any other reason, just for the money. But it's, but when I put my 2 weeks in, I was at a place I was just fed up with the place. I wasn't looking for a reason out. But then, just the way the situations happened and something that just rubbed me the wrong way. And it was just the final straw. It was the final straw. And it was just, it was unintended. It was spur of the moment. It was like, yep, here's my 2 weeks. Right to the manager. Here we go. But when I walked away, it was the instant sigh of relief. It was a weight. It was a burden off my shoulders. Immediately. And I wasn't even done yet. You know, I did stay for the full 2 weeks, even though I didn't want to. You know, all my buddies were out riding their motorcycles, and they're calling me, and it's beautiful, and it's summertime, and I wanted to just leave. I already put my 2 weeks in. I'm already done. Mentally, I'm already checked out. That's just my nature, though. I didn't want to give them the full 2 weeks, but I did. You know, but it's the relief off my shoulders. As soon as I, you know, energetically, I was already over it. And what was I doing? I was selling my happiness for what? For money? You know, I was so much happier. It was just like, I made less money after that, but it's, and you know, all the time invested into it. Yeah, but guess what? I learned. You know, I have knowledge. I gained experience. I have, you know, memories to take with me. You know, but as soon as I made that energetic change, that energetic shift, when I made that statement to the universe, you know what I mean? It's when I got confronted by my manager and he tried to, you know, strong arm me and use some, you know, leverage on me. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to be here for that anyways. Here's my 2 weeks. It's like, caught him off guard. You know, he thought he had the upper hand on me. It's like, nah. Energetically, I was already over this place. And this was just the final straw that set me over. You know, but it's just energetically, like, I was making the right decision. I was making the right choice for change. You know, pay cut, yeah. Did I know where I was going yet? No. But guess what? I was headed in the right direction. You know, I was ready to embrace the potential of whatever the future may be. Real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. I had no idea. No idea where I was going to go or what I was going to do. But all I knew is that this place felt like a prison. And I didn't want to be there anymore. You know, yeah, I'm getting paid to be there, but, you know, it's the new opportunities. It's new opportunities to go find, but that possibilities are endless. You know, was I worried about finding a job? No. You know, I could always find work. You know, but it's my mind, the mental clarity, the mental. You know what I mean? It's the mental, just, it's toxic being in the wrong, you know, working around the wrong people. It's really detrimental. You know, I couldn't do it any longer. But it's just it's those, you know, statements that we make to the universe. It's those statements. You know, I'm not just talking about it, I'm being about it. And do I know what I'm doing? No, not necessarily. All I know is I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to choose to do this anymore. You know, but the possibilities, endless. Possibilities are endless. You know, a lot of times we feel stuck, but it's only because we're keeping ourselves stuck. You know where I went after that? After I did my 2 weeks, I went to Puerto Rico for 2 weeks. That's what I did. I went to Puerto Rico for 2 weeks. And I wasn't in a rush. I was just lounging around, chilling. My buddy had a house there. It was a nice vacation. It was nice to get away. And it was nice not to feel rushed. But you know, it's interesting. I went through a lot of jobs after that one. I went through a lot of jobs. But I went into each and every one of them pretty much telling them that it's only going to be temporary. Like, I'm only going to hear temporary. I have other plans. This is only temporary. And I kind of held myself to it too. You know, sometimes we're not sure what we're seeking. A lot of times we don't know what we're actually looking for. All we know is we keep finding what we don't prefer. There's something about this that just isn't right. All right, time here's done. Move on to something else. You know, a lot of times, yeah, we'll be drawn places, but I don't know. I can only speak from my personal experience. And certain times I just feel stagnant and I just feel like I'm not learning anything, I'm not growing. And then I become bored. But even if I'm still learning, if it's a toxic environment, it's a toxic environment. I'm not going to stay there long anyways. There's so many different factors that play into it. But, you know, cutting ties, it's okay, find another job. You know, I get an opportunity. You know, it kind of sucks like working your way back up, you know, everywhere. But if you have good work ethic, it's not that hard. If you have common sense, it's not that hard to work your way up. You know, you just show up and be you, and you're gonna outshine simply just by being you. And it's crazy how you look good just by showing up. You can literally, like a lot of jobs nowadays, it's hard enough just even finding people to show up. And then, oh man, you think too, you have a brain and you choose to use it, oh man. Initiative, what? But at the same time, it's a fine balance, you know, but it's hard. I have a hard time because I have a hard time dumbing myself down. And sometimes, you know, I've taken jobs out of desperation just because I needed a job. But so I take less money than I know I'm worth. But then I overwork myself. I give them too much of me. No, it's all about learning to find a balance. I just don't like half-assing things. But then again, I don't know. I like compensation. I like equal, fair compensation. You know, I'd rather be working alone than to be working with someone lazy that's gonna taking credit from my work and then confusing my work with his. And well, it's obvious to tell mine from yours because yours is sloppy as fuck. You know, it's night and day. And so I really hate that when they want to work right next to you. It's like, I know what you're doing. And then you'll be in the room on your phone or this and that and not getting any work done. And then, but I get all the work. I do the work done. It's our work that we got done. You know what I mean? But then I like things how I like things. I like to do things right. If my name's on it, I like to be known, hey, he did it. It was done properly. Right? And so but I know what happens. I don't care about them getting credit or whatever, but it's like, I don't want my name attached to their shitty work. Pretty much is what it is. Like, I don't care. I'll give people my credit all the time, but it's like, don't give me your shitty credit. I don't want that. You're not gonna take my positive and give me your negative. It's like, fuck out of here with that shit. I'd rather work alone. I prefer to. Then I don't gotta deal with anyone. I can just turn my music on. I can just give me my task and let me at it. Let me at it. No, but some people, I don't know. I work better alone. Not everyone does. Not everyone has, you know, OCD. Not everyone has really good attention to detail. Not everyone, I don't know. Everyone's different. Some things it's a blessing and it's a curse, but I just can't turn it off. I can't. I don't know how I turned it on. I don't know when I turned it on. I just know it's on and it don't shut off. But shutting off, 9:58. I'm going to shut off right here. I'm going to wrap it up. But thanks for tapping in. Thanks for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your gifts. Thank you for the exchange of energy. And until next time.